Welcome back to Farm Simulator 22 on Elmcreek. As you can tell, it is time to harvest potatoes. I actually did not expect these to be ready until October. So we'll be doing a little bit of skipping forward to go ahead and harvest grapes too. But we are going to harvest the potatoes. They're going to go to our chip factory. But first we need to do something. We need to do a chore. I already took care of the animals. The animals are all good and ready to go. But milk is a little full, and I have no milk in my barn. I'm not going to do cheese production, I don't think, in the barn. I think I'm just going to go to strawberry ice cream. So let's go ahead and get the milk. As you tell, this truck needs work. Another year of harvest. As you tell, the money has gone up. It's doing pretty good with the productions and stuff going. So the barn's probably going to take 10,000. We'll come back and top this off with the rest of it. Then we'll take a trip down and get this loaded into the dairy. So in this episode, we're going to be doing potatoes and grapes. And then the next episode, we'll be doing soybeans and corn and wheat planting. And then next season, we're going to be planting oats. Yes, unorthodox, I know. Because Indiana doesn't really grow a whole lot of oats. That's not what Indiana's known for. But we're going to be doing some unorthodox oats, because we're going to do some oatmeal, and we're going to do some cereal. Yeah. Alright, let's go top this off real quick, and then we'll go down to the dairy. Then I'll drive back up here off screen, and I'll jump in the potato harvester, and we'll start harvesting some potatoes. Alright, let's go ahead and get this turned around. Taking a second to get you up. I am carrying a full tanker full of milk, so probably weighs a lot. So I have thought about demodifying this map, which means no mods. But I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about it for a while. I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with that this year. Next year, when we get FS25, or well, this year when we get FS25, I may do a demodification Let's Plays where we just play the maps with what we got in DLC. Of course, DLC is okay. And then, like, Giants mods, that's fine, but, like, no other mods. And I think that would add more interaction. Like, we'd have to deal with the pallets more. Of course, there's going to be some things where we could do automatic, and then some things that are not automatic. Which means we'd have to use the forklift more. Not very good with the forklift. I try to be very good with it, but I'm not a pro with it. Not good for stacking. But this is going to top off the milk factory to the dairy factory. It's going to top this off. If I need to slow down. I'm going a little too fast down this road. But yeah, it's going to top it off so we can continue to make cheese. I haven't been able to make chocolate yet because we don't have sugar. Now I got a production that accepts sugar. So I'm kind of thinking I could do it, but the distribution is going to be a little weird. So we're just topping off the dairy to continue to keep making cheese. Butter doesn't make anything unless we do cakes, and I'm not going to do cakes. It would kind of be a waste of time. But then, you know, I think about the demodification, and then I'm like, what happens if somebody releases a really cool production? You know, that's the thing. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna see you back up at the farm, and we'll go ahead and start getting potatoes harvested. We'll start getting potato chips made. All right, and I'm back up at the farm. Time to get the harvester going. I literally just stopped the truck. Time to get this done. Oh, I need some. There is a lot of moving parts on this. That's a lot of moving parts. Wait, so that pipe is that way. Oh, hold on. Goes a little slow when it's on. All right, there we go. Pipe facing out. Don't know how good we're gonna yield. It's looking like we're not yielding too good. I don't know how many potatoes we're gonna get off this field. Oh, okay, there we go. We're yielding something. All right, now the tough part is getting this backed up without hitting a tree. And we hit a tree. So I'll have to come back for some of that. I mean, I guess it takes a while for the potatoes to start calculating. And what does this machine look like on the inside? I mean, look at all the cameras that has to have. That's crazy. All right, we got to turn our beacons on. We're getting ready to back out in the road. Oh, don't hit the sign. You gotta realize this is a big machine, especially for this field. I'm backing up to make sure I didn't miss any, because we did kind of, yeah, we missed a little bit, but not much. That's a big machine. I don't know how many potatoes we're gonna get off this. Looks like we're gonna get a decent amount though, for being a small field of potatoes. But then again, potatoes and sugar beets, usually root crops yield the best. And I've been thinking about a couple productions. I was gonna do a silver run production, but I kind of don't want to do that unless I want to put another sheep pen in. And I don't want to put another sheep pen in. We're gonna run over the corn a little bit. Oh, that destroyed the corn. But yeah, I was wanting to do a cat tree and stuff like that, but then I'd have to put a sawmill in, and then it would override the sawmill that we got. I don't know. And plus I want to do the grand piano thing. I've been wanting to do that for a while now. When it came out, when Zlanka came out and they were showing the piano and stuff like that. We are not in a good position to harvest. Everything's in the way. Just barely missed that. But yeah, I was wanting to do, because I'm kind of want to do carrots. I know, and once again, Indiana doesn't do carrots and stuff like that. We could. If you had your own garden, you could do that. And I'm going into the garden discussion. I know what everybody's thinking. You got Omatana gardens. Why don't you just have potatoes going through the garden? And I don't want to do that because it feels cheaty. Because of how much it yields and stuff like that, it would feel a little too cheaty. And plus I wanted to, you know, be able to actually harvest different crops and stuff like that. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. We'll come back for the rest of that. We're almost full. Oh, no, we're not. We're halfway full. Wonder how much this holds. But yeah, I wanted to do some actual potato harvesting. Technically, I don't need to keep my beacons on unless I'm driving in the road, but I'm keeping them on just in case if I drive into the road. We want to let other drivers know that we are harvesting potatoes and we might get in the road. It's kind of interesting that the pipe's already out. I'm hoping that trailer can reach it. Try not to run over the corn. So soybeans will be turning into wheat this year, and then this will turn into an oat field. The other potato field will turn into an oat field. And then they'll go back to sunflowers. Hopefully we don't run over anything. We're almost full. It's a big machine. When this gets full, I'll do the trailer dumping on screen, and then I'll do the rest off screen. Then I'll meet you at the other field, and we'll do a little bit on there. If I get a full trailer load, I'll show me dumping them into the chip factory and getting the chips activated. Don't know how many chips this is going to make. I don't even know how much the factory's going to hold. Sorry for these episodes, like, not coming out like they should be. Like, I wanted to get this episode out yesterday, but I got so busy. So I'm trying to release the episodes when I can. I'm trying to upload at least one episode a week. Once FS.28 comes out, I'm hoping to get 2 episodes to 4 episodes out every week. Plus, I gotta cover all the map tours and all the stuff that's in the game. Okay, so we're full. We're definitely full. Let's go ahead and hop out here. Let's go get the truck. I'm not even done with this field. Look at how much we harvested. We haven't even harvested that much. We're gonna get a lot of potatoes. This is gonna be a lot of potatoes. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna fully demodify or not. No mods came out today, I don't think. I looked and I didn't see any come out today. And of course, they're gonna be kind of erratic with mod releases and maps and stuff like that because of FS25. Most modders are already moving to the next game, so I love the sounds that makes. Sounds cool. You hear the potatoes thumping around in there. Yes, we're blocking the road. Man, that's a lot of potatoes. That is a lot of potatoes. Gonna try to park this out of the way. We've already harvested 22,000 liters of potatoes. That is a lot of potatoes. Coming out of this small field, that's a lot of potatoes. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and continue harvesting this. Once I get a full trailer, I'll show me dumping them at the chip factory. And I don't know what's going to happen if we run out of space out there. I guess we'll put them in the silo. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue to harvest, and I'll see you here in a bit. All right, and that's it for this field. Go ahead and shut that off and go ahead and keep driving down. I'll have to put the beacons on. I don't know if we're going to fit under the bridge. I hope we do. We've almost got a full trailer. Actually, technically, we got a full trailer, but I want to fill up the hopper. This is not a good idea to sit there and drive this down the road fully unfolded. But we are. Because we don't get a choice to fold it up. I mean, I guess I could take the truck and unload this and then fold it up. But we're not going to do that. Alright, let's turn our beacons on. And let's hope we can get over this, because if not, we're going over the railroad. It's a big harvester, so... And I was thinking that this is going to be a lot of potatoes, but I realized the chip recipe requires a lot of potatoes to make potato chips. So, yeah, we're going to have fun with that. No traffic coming, that's good. And we got to go the opposite direction because the pipe is on the opposite side. As you can tell, this is a much larger field of potatoes. It's just interesting how these are designed. As you can tell, this is going to take a while. But I want to get that full trailer. Should be full here in a minute. All right, and we're full. Let me go get the truck and I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back with the truck. This is a lot of potatoes. Go ahead and open that up and then dump what we can in here. Luckily, we're just down the road from the potato chip factory. There we go. It's almost full. And it is full. All right. Let's go ahead and cover that up and take it to the factory. And this truck is struggling to pull this. It's a lot of potatoes. We've already had sunflower oil distribute here. I can't remember which door it is, so we'll go to the main menu. Alright. There's a couple productions we need to take care of. So we're going to set potato chips off. And apparently this can hold a lot of potatoes. So that's a good sign. We're not going to store them, we're going to sell them. And then I need to start up strawberry ice cream. And that I'm not going to start up cheese on the barn production anymore. I'm just going to do strawberry ice cream. Alright. So now we got potato chips going. I don't know if I'm going to do a vegetable soup factory or not. I don't quite know what I'm going to do yet. I know what plot of land I want. The plot of land I want is like $400,000. It's right here. So I have my little shed here, but it's kind of caused some landscaping problems. So I'm thinking about moving it down here. And then maybe putting a, we can either put a vegetable soup factory in, or I'm definitely doing the grand piano, but I don't know what else we're going to put down there. So I don't know yet. But that gives you a general idea, and it's like $400,000 for it. It's expensive. As you can tell, this is going to take a while. Once we get done with this, we'll see how much we totaled in. And I don't have to do an end row on this because I can just turn around. I do need to do an end row on the other end though. No, I have to have my beacons on. I keep doing that. I keep leaving the beacons on. That is a lot of potatoes. Like I said, I don't know how much potato chips that's going to make, but it'll make us some money. It's definitely going to take a while for this. And then we'll skip ahead and we'll start doing grapes. We'll get raisins and grape juice made up. Have the raisins distribute back to the barn. We can start prepping up for cereal production. And then we'll either rotate back to, after sunflowers, we'll either rotate back to potatoes or we'll rotate to sugar beets and try to get chocolate made. But I'm not quite sure yet. Depends on how fast that production goes, and it depends on how many potatoes we have left by that time. So we'll see. Anyway, as you can tell, like I said before, it's going to take a while to harvest these. I will see you here in a bit, and we'll see how much potatoes we get off this. Should be a decent amount of potatoes, but it's going to take a while. And we'll decide what new productions we'll put on that land. We'll see. Alright, so I'll see you here in a bit. Alright, and that's it for potato harvest. We ended up with a decent amount of potatoes. Once we get this taken to the factory, we'll see how much potatoes we got. But I think this is going to be a little over 200,000 potatoes. We ended up with a lot of potatoes, and I think we already produced a pallet and it already sold. But yeah, and that plot of land that I was showing you earlier. So we're putting a tailor shop down there, and we're putting the grand piano factory down there. Now we won't put the grand piano factory in for a while, just because we don't have the forest land yet, and forest land's like $1 million something. So we got 38,000 liters of potatoes. This should make it a little over 200,000. Cover that up so none of the potatoes fly out, which I doubt they would fly out, but just safety precaution. It's good that we're planting the potatoes right next to the factory. Makes it so much easier. We'll let these dump out, and then I'll show you how much we got. Oh, it's already showing us what we got. 211,000. 211,708 potatoes. Plus 11,943 liters of sunflower oil. So that should make a decent amount of potato chips. Alright, I'm going to drive this truck back. I'll come back and get the potato harvester, and then we'll skip ahead. I'll take care of the horses and the animals and stuff, but we'll skip ahead to October. That should be when grapes are ready. I think I kind of know what harvester I'm going to get. I don't think I need the vineyard pack. I was going to do the trail behind, but we've made so much money now that we don't need the trail behind. We can get self-propelled grape harvester. So I think we could just fast forward to that part. Animals are doing good, soybeans are doing good, corn's doing good. I've been deciding whether or not, if we produce a bunch of corn, turn some of it into silage. Not quite sure yet on that. Oh, and we have to get a grape trailer too, and we had to get the pruner. Hopefully I think we have enough money for all that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the potato harvester. I'm going to go ahead and get it worked on, sprayed off, and then I'll see you in October, and we'll take a trip down to the grape vineyard, and we'll go ahead and get grapes harvested. So see you here in a bit. All right, and I'm back. I'm down here at the shop. It's time to go for a shopping trip. We have got to buy some stuff. So, realistically, we have a New Holland dealership. So, I'm probably going to go with the New Holland. I could go with the Oxbow, but I think I'm just going to go with the traditional broad. I like the Michelins. Yeah, let's go with the Michelins. So we're going to buy that. We need a new trailer. I'm going to need this pruner eventually. So let's go with the big trailer. See, this is the Vineyard pack, but I'm not going to go with that. I'm just going to go with the regular Marhawk, and I'll use the John Deere 8R to pull it. Probably not going to make our money back, but if we do cereal, I think we will. Alright, so I'll meet you down at the vineyard, and we'll start harvesting. Alright, and I'm back with the grape harvester. We're getting ready to make it to the area, the vineyard. Eventually, we're going to be moving that shed. You'll find out why. It's unleveled right here. So, it's like unleveled completely here. So I'm going to get rid of this shed eventually when we buy the other property, which is right down the road from here. And then we'll put the shed down there, and we'll put the tailor shop down there, and the bunch of other stuff. Whoa! Alright. Officially time to see if these grapes harvest well or not. Okay, they're harvesting pretty decently. We don't get very much grapes. They don't really yield that well, but they seem to be yielding pretty well. But yeah, right down the road is where we're putting everything. Got stuck. Ew. What's going on here? There we go, much better. Just wasn't fully lined with it. I'll do a few vineyards on screen, and then I'll do the rest off screen until we get our first trailer. Then we need to take it to the barn, start producing raisins and grape juice. See, it doesn't like that because of collisions. It's really hard to get this spot on. Hopefully we get a decent amount of grapes to make raisins and grape juice. Yeah, see, it doesn't, like, it's finicky. We're yielding pretty decently. We're only on the second bin, and we're getting ready to be on the third. Try and move more into the center of it. We're almost about ready to have a full trailer, or full hopper. Only holds like 3,000 liters. I'll do one more row on screen, and I'll probably go get the John Deere, bring it up here with the Bruin trailer. Isn't that what that was called? Or the MKS trailer or something like that? Some weird name. Yeah, we'll definitely need the trailer on this next one. We're not yielding that bad. We're yielding pretty good. I'm trying to move over more to the edge so it'll go in the center. Hopefully we can finish this row before it tops off, because I'll have to go get the trailer because it won't make it down another row. All right, and that's a full trailer load, or a full hopper load. I'm gonna go get the John Deere real quick, and then I'll be right back, and we'll dump it out, and then we'll continue to keep harvesting. All right, and I'm back with the 8R with the trailer. Time to go ahead and dump our first load, and then I'll probably continue to keep harvesting off screen. I'll do one more row on screen. All right. I need to see where I'm at. Okay, so I'm going down this row. Trying to be careful of this hill. Don't know how many grapes we're going to get off this, but I'm hoping it's a decent amount. And we could just do raisins, but I'm not going to do just raisins. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Good to go. Just need to move over a little bit more. Alright. There we go. Harvesting grapes again. As you can tell, this is going to take me a little bit of time. Once we get all the productions that we need, it's going to be just mainly just farming and logging. And it's just seeing if we can buy all the map before FS25. And you're thinking, well, what if you complete it before then? I don't know. I'd probably just, I don't know, probably take a break, I guess. Just do some miscellaneous videos, maybe some mod videos. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna buy this whole map before FS25. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get to logging before FS25. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue harvesting grapes. I'll see you either when we get a full trailer load or when we're finished. And I think it'll be when we finish. And then we'll take those down there. We'll get raisins started and grape juice started. And then it'll just be getting corn and soybeans out of the ground, getting wheat planted, and then trying to make a little bit of money so we could buy that plot of land so we could put the tailor shop in, put the new shed down over there. Now I'm going to try to fix the landscaping over there. So, yeah, there's going to be some future plans, and then eventually we're going to be buying some big fields. So I'll see you here in a bit. Alright, and that's it for the grape harvest. As you can tell, I got 2,500 liter, 65 liters in there. Then I got a full 14,500 in this trailer. So I'm going to meet you down at the barn. Try to back up here so we don't get caught up on that hill. Hopefully we don't hit the fence. So I'll meet you down at the barn. We'll get raisins and grape juice started. If this doesn't take all of it, we'll have to buy the grape processing, but that's fine. So I'll see you when we get down there, and yeah, hopefully we can start cereal production next year. Alright, and I'm nearing the barn. Time to see how much this holds. I'm hoping it'll hold all of it, but there's a possibility it might not. Okay, now the tricky thing is getting in here without running into anything. Oop. Don't want jackknife. We're good on jackknifing. Alright, let's see how much this will hold. It may not hold all of it. It may only take 10,000 liters. Yep. That's what I had a feeling that it was going to do. So we may end up having to buy the cereal factory. But that's fine, because now we can start up raisins and we can start up grape juice. First we need to go down. And we're going to distribute. And then we're going to, yeah, selling. Okay. So let's go ahead and fire those both up. And then let's go ahead and go to the grape juice factory. Well, we could store this. Do we want to buy the grape juice factory? Is that productive? I think I'm going to go ahead and store the rest of this in the silo. Because it's not seriously a whole lot. So let's go ahead and do that. If it'll hold it. That's the problem we're going to have with corn and soybeans. Eventually, the productions are going to get so full that we're not going to have really space to put anything. So I'll go get the rest of them off screen. I think that's pretty much it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video when we start harvesting corn and soybeans and planting wheat. And then I'm hoping when we get into the next month, I'm hoping we can prune the grape vineyard so I can show that in the video. And then next season we're going to be doing oats and soybeans, I think. Oats, soybeans, and wheat is what we're going to be focused on next season. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to leave your comments below, definitely do so. Just be respectful about it. If you'd like to share this video, be my guest. And if you haven't already, it is 100% free to do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and turn on all notifications so you see all the content that I release. You have a blessed day or night whenever you're watching this video. Thanks for watching. The Gothic Farmer, out.